drama romance anime. Starring Helga Pataki and oh no, different show, wrong show. Starring Taiga and Ryushu, a bunch of other characters. Let's see if I can remember them. I'm struggling to remember them. I know the main characters. I know the main two, Taiga and Takashi. Takasu. Okay, might be a character. I know he's a character, but I'm thinking Ryu and we're going to just Minori as I remember them. I'm just going to describe their character. Yakasu. Yakasu, the guy with the glasses. Um, I'm going to call this one, she calls her a chihuahua. I think you see the show, yeah, we're going to say we call her a chihuahua. And that character. There's a similar character that looks exactly like her, Amy. Yeah, Amy. I'm gonna call her Amy because I don't remember her last part of her name. Amy. She looks a lot like the model one, except for she sounds like a freaking grown ass woman. Sounds like a woman. I'm a grown woman. Not, of course, she's not a woman. She sounds like a grown female trying to do. Who just got out of jail. No, she's not like a grown woman who was left back a couple of few decades in high school, who also had a past life as a coach, drill sergeant. I'm not killing you. She sounds like she was held back quite a few years, and the only thing she knows is military style speak. Yo, what are you? Oh, she sounds like a drill sergeant. Man, you held back. You were held back a few years. You can't be really high school age. You have to be like 25. But anyway, you were held back. I'm going to study abroad in America. Study abroad in America in her next year. But she didn't know where she's going to study abroad. Wait till last year semester to study abroad. Let's just put it this way. You're going to college. You try to go to college in America. Perfect. But anyway, what was I? Romance. Where I dumb self made a terrible mistake of reading the synopsis in every episode, so I pretty much spoiled the entire series for myself. I'm just saying, no, they did not actually get married. That's the twist. He proposed. Should I make this a spoiler? For those, if you haven't watched it yet, don't watch this bit. Probably by the time you get to this, you're probably already spoiled. I'm sorry for those who have already seen it. Who haven't seen it yet, I haven't fully spoiled it yet. But what I'm about to say next might spoil the entire series. Hopefully not. Might still watch it. Because there's something at the end. But I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to tell you that part. Just say they're going to leave you there thinking something. But it doesn't end up that way. But it's like, dude. I'm following along there. This is happy to be the most. It's slow at first. I think I can get fully invested into later in the series. I have to admit, it took a minute. I had to get past the Helga Pataki, personality to take as. I mean, every time they do something, I'm reminded of Helga Pataki. The girl with the yellow hair and the unibrow. Every time, she's technically the Japanese version of Helga. Literally the Japanese version of Helga. Same type of crush. Except for in this situation, she's a little bit different. She's not a bully. She's a, how do I say this? She's a watered down version of Helga Pataki. She's not a bully for no reason. And she's not going out there fighting people, calling people names. Okay, she is kill people names like Helga Pataki, but it's complicated. Like, she treats her friend, I would say she is technically Helga, and Takasu is technically Arnold. He's Arnold. He's Arnold. Okay, except for in this situation, she doesn't necessarily have a crush on Arnold. Let's imagine Helga not having a crush on Arnold right away. Let's just say they developed that in over time, and then they were best friends instead of her just teasing them all the time. Just imagine Helga Pataki being interested in somebody else, like, I don't know, some other character on the show. And Arnold helps her out. And they're helping each other out, get their respective crushes. You know how Arnold had a crush on a specific girl. And eventually they start falling in love with each other. But it's not realized till late. And there you go, you have this short movie. But technically speaking, the show is good for what it is. It's, I wouldn't say cliche. What he did plan was kind of cliche. They started coming to light in the end of the series. That little bit got to me. It didn't do the female male any justice. Because you don't know what the truth is. You don't know. She complicates things by either lying about her situation, sort of, telling half truths. You don't know what the original truth is. Okay, on one hand, she says the first story she told, she said she ran away from her. And then she says because she didn't get along with her stepmother. But then they turn around and say that she got along fine with her stepmother. So which one is it? Did she not get along with her stepmother, or did she get along with her stepmother? Because her friend says that she got along okay with her. And then she says she never, she doesn't like, when they first talked to her, she said she didn't like her stepmother, the stepmom, because and it's that her dad ends up being a douchebag who only comes into her life when it's convenient for himself, and treats his daughter like a bill instead of an actual daughter. He's so good at manipulating. He even tricked me, sort of similar, like 5 seconds. No, he didn't. I mean, let's be honest, he didn't fool me that much. Not as much as he fooled Takasu. I knew from the moment he declined the offer that he was no good. Because, let me ask you, if a dude gets, let me give y'all some advice. If you're going to dinner with somebody's parents, and you'll hear that their parents is kind of shady, or at least one of them is kind of shady, he didn't hear this, okay? He didn't hear the story. He didn't know that it happened before. This situation happened before. So if he had known about it, he would probably had some foresight. He probably would have tried to prevent it. But it's not really any of his business or your friend's business. Sometimes you just gotta let it play out and let her deal with it herself. They're coming to her rescue all the time. But Nori, I've heard about the word hypocrisy going on here. Like, let me explain something why I call Nori a little bit hypocrite. Because she says she doesn't like people butting in her life to make her happy, but she tried to butt in her friend's life to try to make her happy. And you're doing the exact same thing you don't like people doing to you. You butt in when you know things supposed to be. Everybody's butting into everybody's business. Takasu butt into letting it play out in its own. She will eventually make up with her parents when she feels ready to. if he would have minded his own business, in the first place, it wouldn't happen. Yes, you're right. He was his fault for pushing too hard. I understand his own personal thing because he doesn't really understand. They never really, and he doesn't even really know the story about his own father. I don't know what he was told. I forget what he was told, but he wasn't really told about his father, apparently, because later on in the series he finds out that his dad never married his mom. She was just a single mom raising the kid because the father was a scumbag and ran off with somebody else while she was pregnant with him. His dirtbag moves, and his father was also a dirtbag. They both share something kind of. Both their fathers are dirtbags. Scum of the earth people. Well, I think his father does care. I don't think he knows how to do it properly. I think he's just tired. And he's always disappointing, a disappointment to himself and to his daughter. The mom, on the other hand, we don't know what's going on with the mom. I think she needs to at least give it a shot. And we don't know what happened, but I just think I give this movie an 8 out of 10. It was pretty good. I recommend it. Recommendation of anime. I probably might buy the manga. Maybe feel in some detail because the series doesn't really over everything. It's impossible. I've heard it's a very long manga. Man. And without this, I don't necessarily like reading, but that's my review of Torodori. I liked it. I recommend it. Give it a B plus. A lot of drama in it though. You gotta be prepared for that. Gotta be prepared. I don't know if people can hear me. Sometimes the thing I replay it. I don't. It's up and down. Sometimes I hear myself. Sometimes I don't. I have a chat box right in the right corner. If you can hear me, tell me you can hear me. No. But I gotta go. I'll be streaming very shortly. Active gaming very shortly. But anyway,